today we have a very cool, very special overview of our newest giveaway, our first giveaway of 2024, our first giveaway of our 5th year in business, and perhaps one of the most expensive giveaways we've ever done. It's a 2023 Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. It is a 640 horsepower family car. Some super rich people buy these cars for their wives, but this was my personal car and I absolutely love it. So it's perfect for guys, it's perfect for women. It is an all-around amazing car, and today we're gonna go over exactly what's done to it and how you can get entered to win it. But before we get into that, take one good long look at this thing all the way around, come to the back to it. Because what's gonna happen here is this thing's gonna look a little bit different in a second, because we're giving you guys, just watch. All right, so as you can see, we have a completely different wheel setup on this thing, as well as a pretty big Thule on the top. So the Thule is a high performance Thule. That thing was actually rated for like 200 miles an hour by Daily Driven Exotics. They did a video on it and it didn't blow off the car until over 200 miles an hour. I did my own testing on this car as well, because this car will go over 180 miles an hour. And I did exactly that with that Thule on it, and it was perfectly fine. So anyways, it comes with the Thule. It comes with your C-sucker mounts, which are just suction cups, because there are no roof rails on this car, because it has the full carbon roof. That's also why it doesn't have a sunroof, because it has the full carbon roof. The whole entire car is PPF'd, as well as the roof, so those suction cups aren't going to affect the factory coating on top of that carbon fiber. The wheels that we have on it right now, which are also going to come with the car with whoever wins it. So you're getting Vossens in satin black with Scorpion Zeros by Pirelli. These are all season tires, so you can drive in the snow, or you can have them on in the summer, but honestly I would not run these in the summer because the gold wheels on those Pirelli P0s look much better, but it's all personal preference. If you think these are good, you could run these all year round. So other than that, guys, besides the Thule and these wheels, you saw it on the stock gold wheels before this, and it looks pretty much bone stock. The reason being is that this thing doesn't really have too many mods. Very tasteful and few mods. We color matched the factory calipers to match the gray with black reflective Porsche decals. Color matched the front reflectors, which are normally orange and look so bad, but we color matched them and tinted them with this line that goes through only where the LED shows, and it looks very nice and clean. Not color matched, but painted gloss black bezels, as well as your lower bezels. Color matched lower front lip, color matched side skirts, as well as your fender moldings, because those do come factory matte black painted. And then coming to the back, we have the whole lower bumper, which is normally black from here down and doesn't look too good. All color matched, as well as your very, very bottom diffuser around your exhaust tips. So this thing, performance-wise, is bone stock. It is insanely fast. I think it's faster than a Urus. It's been performance tested that this is faster than the Urus, the Lamborghini Urus. Some of you call it the Urus. I call it the Urus. Don't butcher me for it. But plenty of trunk space, plenty of seat space in the back, leg space for your passengers, as well as their own climate controls back here. Your center seat isn't really a seat. Sorry for all the products here. These are actually all of our new hats that we have on the website that we gotta do some videos with. So any of these hats, if you buy a hat, you might just win this Turbo GT. It's pretty cool. There's a few more, some beanies, some detailing products so we can wash it. But yeah, plenty of space in the back for passengers. And then of course you got the cockpit. This thing is an absolute blast to drive for the driver and the passenger. They're not bucket seats, but they're as close as you can get to bucket seats with still being comfortable. They're not cooled, but they are heated because you have the Alcantara. But other than that, guys, the interior is just all black with silver stitching. That's all it is. There's no special colors. There's a lot of carbon pieces. But again, I always say this, if you guys want to learn more about the actual interior and all the features of the interior, you can go on Porsche's website and look up Turbo GT and you can see all the things, all the cool features that it has. One of the really cool things that I will tell you about is that it is on air suspension. So you can set up your settings to, when it's in sport mode, go down super low, or you can have it go to any height you want at any point. Actually, you know what, hop in real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it on just for the sake of the upper and lowering of this car. So you go into your car setting right here, this little car. So if you go to your home, you can go to vehicle here, or that little button right there. So right now we're in regular mode. Now we're in sport, and you can change the whole settings of your sport mode so that when you use it on your steering wheel right here, this little knob, first of all, sport mode opens up your valves so they're open all the time. It opens up those exhaust valves so it does sound better. Your chassis height is adjustable from low to regular. The doors are open so it's not going to go up right now. Actually, is it? I think it is going up. Yep, it is going up. Okay. Or you can go high. Or you can go to the terrain mode, which is the highest it can go. And then we're going to drop it all the way back down to low. You have this nice little animation that shows. For ambient lighting, you have some pretty cool ambient lighting in the cup holders, up top in your button cluster up here, your door panels, and your footwells, front and rear. You can change that ambient lighting between all of these different colors. So not too crazy of an interior, but very clean and classy. So again, this was my personal car for just about a year now, just under a year actually. And I absolutely love it. The only reason I'm getting rid of it is because I have another car coming, but I have absolutely loved this car and used it to the full potential. And now it's time for one of you to use it the same way that I have. I have taken tremendous care of it. There are no damages to the paint on the outside, the interior, there's absolutely no damage. I take tremendous care of all of my cars, but it is time to let it go. It's a $208,000 factory MSRP window sticker car, and now somebody's going to get it with the extra wheels and the Thule and a check for $60,000. Why the check for $60,000? Let's talk about it. As most of you know by now, because all these giveaways are popping up left and right, when you win a giveaway, the amount of the giveaway, the value, is going to go onto your income. For this car, it's a relatively good amount. That $60,000 check that you're getting is meant to be given to you so that you can use it for taxes, so that you can walk away with this car without any money out of pocket. Now, if you go and use that money for something else, that's fine. I'm suggesting that you use it for taxes. I'm not forcing you to. So once you get the money, once you get that check, this car will be given to someone after New Year's because it is a new year. It's a January giveaway of 2024. So luckily for you, the taxes on this giveaway won't need to be paid until early 2025, January 2025. So basically, if you were to want to spend that $60,000 and you're confident that you can make it back within a year, by all means, go ahead and do it. But the whole point is that we want to give you exactly what you need with a little bit more to cover all the taxes. You're getting the wheels, you're getting the Thule, you're getting the $60,000 check, and this is like the ultimate dream family car. But on top of that, it's an amazing daily for both women and for men. I've seen a lot of girls driving this, like really wealthy girls, and I've seen a lot of really wealthy guys driving this. And when I say a lot, I don't mean a lot, like actually a lot, because I've only seen one other of these on the road besides myself. So it's not like you're gonna see this all the time. It's a very high-end, expensive car that you're not gonna come across very much. We did a BMW M8 giveaway, which is, in my opinion, very similar. It's not an SUV, but it's a all-wheel drive sedan. So you have the 4 doors, you have the all-wheel drive. This is all-wheel drive, it has the 4 doors. It's a little bit taller, you get a little bit more headspace, but at the end of the day, the M8 is a much cheaper car. It's about $140,000 MSRP, whereas this is $200,000 plus. So you have the fastest SUV in the world right here. It may not have as cool of an interior as the Lamborghini, because of course it's a Lamborghini, but at the end of the day, you pull up next to a Lamborghini Urus in this, you are going to walk it on the highway or from a stop, unless it's tuned. But again, this thing's not tuned. You could tune this and wake it up. Like I said, it's plenty fast. You have the factory warranty intact. So if you want to tune it and lose the warranty to get a little bit more speed, go for it. But it is perfectly fine, in my opinion, the way it is right now. Once you win it, if you win it, you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can sell the extra set of tires, or you can keep them. You can actually use that Thule or sell it, whatever you want to do. You want to go on a ski trip, it's going to be your car. The title will be in your name. You will own this thing 100% outright, no payments. The only thing you have to pay for is insurance and your taxes when tax season comes around, and any taxes that you have when you actually go to register the car in your state. Taxes for registration, sales tax, that all varies from state to state, so we don't know exactly what it's going to be for you, but you can use some of that $60,000 that we're going to give you, and then again, hopefully recoup some of it if you use any of it before 2025 when tax season rolls around, and you need to pay your dues for winning this giveaway right here. And that is how it works in all giveaways. You have to pay the taxes when tax season rolls around on any giveaway you win if it's of significant value, over $5,000. This one, you're covered. Let's go into a little bit of details on how to actually get entered for this thing. So lgnsupplyco.com, you head over there, anything on the website between the start date and the end date gets you entered to win this car and the $60,000, as well as the wheels and the Thule. One lucky person that orders in between the first and the last day of the giveaway will walk away with the keys, the title, the car, the Thule, the extra set of wheels and tires, and the check for $60,000. So if you want this thing, click the link in the description. If it is before the deadline, which is January 21st of 2024. If you're watching this after January 21st of 2024, your chance is gone and you cannot get entered to win this thing. But likely there's something really cool going on right now at lgnsupplyco.com. There's always a giveaway going on. As soon as one ends, a new one starts. So whether you miss your chance or not, this thing will go to a very lucky home. And if it wasn't you, there is another opportunity live right now. Thanks for watching the overview, guys. I know there wasn't too much to go over on this car, but it speaks for itself. You can watch all the videos that you want on the car on YouTube. Again, like I said, it's mostly bone stock besides the color matching. The factory wheels that were on it, they look aftermarket, but they're not aftermarket. The Vossens right now, that is an upgrade right now. But when the factory wheels are on it, there's nothing besides PPF, tint, color matching, and that's it. Other than that, bone stock. So do all the research on the car that you want to figure out if you actually like it. But I promise you guys, this car is a blast to drive. You can pack it 5 deep, go on a road trip to a ski mountain, or go down to Florida, or go cross country, do whatever you want, and you could have an amazing time doing it. So with that said, guys, LGD 41 is live, but only for 21 days. So click that link or type it out, lgnsupplyco.com, get yourself entered before the deadline. And again, if you missed it, still go to the website because we probably have something really cool going on right now. Thank you. I'll see you next video.